What's up, everyone? Welcome back! Alright, so gonna be playing some Women's Volleyball Championship today. Fuck yeah! Alright, so for this first round, we're gonna have South Korea taking on Taiwan, so yeah, it should be fun. This is actually not really the game that I was anticipating playing for you guys today, but I didn't really want to go another week without doing a sports game for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys out there enjoy these kind of sports games and shit. Also, I figured it'd be a good time to, support some women's sports, because I'm obviously the greatest feminist ever to live. Plus, as we all know, women's sports is just as entertaining, if not more entertaining than men's sports, for all the right reasons, obviously. Alright, now if I'm done digging my own grave, swear to God, no one on this planet's a bigger asshole than me. And nobody does it as well as me, either. But either way, honestly, all joking aside, I do have a lot of respect for any athletes, whether they're men or women. It doesn't really matter to me one way or the other, if I'm being honest, because I don't fixate on things like gender, because it doesn't fucking matter that much at the end of the day. But either way, I bet I'm probably one of the few YouTubers out there, if probably the only YouTuber in the goddamn world, who still plays games like, who will literally go out of their way to play games like Women's Volleyball Championship, to support women's sports and shit like that. So I'm 100% for it. Now if you were to ask me if I was, okay with biological men who identify as women competing in women's sports, it'd be a different story, but I have no problem with women competing against women in women's sports. Which, again, is why they call it women's sports, because I know this will probably get me banned off of YouTube, but there, believe it or not, are actually biological differences between men and women. That is a medical and biological fact of nature. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's good or bad one way or the other. I'm just saying, that's the reality of, this world that we live in. Although some people these days choose not to accept reality for what it is. And it's funny that I'm the one lecturing people about reality when I'm the guy who literally sits around playing video games all day. So, if I'm having to lecture people about reality, there's something wrong with the world. But that's a story for another time. We're here to watch some women kick some ass at some volleyball. Should be fun. So, I'm looking forward to it. Either way, South Korea and Taiwan. Let's get this motherfucking party started.
Hello, everyone. Today's match, South Korea versus Taiwan. Good day, everyone. I'm John Sarver, and welcome aboard. It's going to be a great match right here today on AGTV. I'm very pleased to have former volleyball star Nancy Williams with us today. Her thoughts and commentary will be very insightful.
Hi, John, and I'm excited to be here.
Taiwan has shown incredible growth, and we'll find out today if they can maintain it.
Oh, and also I wanted to make it very clear, too, to any of the, Chi-coms out there who may or may not be watching this video. I know it's not on TikTok, because TikTok is owned by the Chi-coms. But, oh my god, TikTok. If I ever get a TikTok account, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out, I swear to God. Either that, or I'm just gonna, use my TikTok channel just to make fun of how stupid TikTok is. But, to any of the Chi-coms out there, I want to make it very clear, too. Taiwan, which is going up against South Korea in this game. Taiwan is a real country. They are a sovereign country. And to the Chi-coms, go fuck yourself.
This serve is crucial.
Oh, they have to hit a powerful serve.
Set. Powerful.
I want to make it clear, I'm not being racist against the Chinese people. I'm being racist against the Chi-coms. Because they are pieces of shit.
Taiwan.
And scumbags. And shady as fuck. And racist. You want to talk about real fucking racism? Spend a fucking month living in fucking China and then come back here and tell me America's racist, fucking really? All these people are like, oh, America's a systemically racist country. Okay, yeah, look at what what's going on with the fucking Uyghurs in China, and then come back here and tell me that fucking America is such a horrible racist country. Yeah, okay. Y'all just keep believing that. You fucking mindless sheep. Just keep believing what they tell you on CNN. I really should shut up about politics, though. Alright, I'm done. I'm getting off my fucking soapbox.
Number 7.
So Taiwan off to a hot start here. 2-0 over Korea. Or South Korea, I should say. But Korea, or goddamn it, South Korea. Fuck, I can't fucking think today, apparently. South Korea getting themselves on the board there.
Good serve. Perfect pass. Setting. Powerful. Set. Number 7. Powerful. Then attack. Look, collapsed. Pass.
Yeah, kind of fucked up a little bit there.
Returned. Set. Number 6. Then powerful. Passing the ball. Setting.
But yeah, this is actually not the sports game I was planning on doing. I was planning on doing a different one like last week. Last week I didn't end up getting around to a sports game because the sports game I was planning on doing on that day didn't really work out how I thought it would, or that particular game wasn't necessarily what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like a simulation game, but it was more akin to like NFL Street or something like that rather than like a regular sports simulation game. So it didn't end up working out how I thought it would, which is why last week I wasn't able to do a sports game. And this week I was planning on, because I did order a different sports game, because I was planning on doing a sports game from the year 2002. But again, that was the sports game that didn't pan out how I thought it would, so I had to order a different sports game from 2002. Because as you guys know, I've been kind of like going through all the years, ever since 1992. Because for me, the game that started it all with sports games was John Madden Football 1992. So I thought it'd be fun, like every week, to go through the different years of sports games. Do at least one sports game for every year since 1992. So I've been having fun with that. But yeah, I ordered a new game for 2002. Which should actually be getting to my house today, but unfortunately for this recording session, it won't get here by the time it'll get here probably right before I have to leave for work, or right after I leave for work. Because again, despite what my critics may tell you, again, I'm not just some jobless bum who sits around playing video games all day. I actually have a job that I go to, like, every fucking day, basically. I get maybe, like, one day off a week on a good week, But that's about it. I mean, again, despite what my critics may tell you, again, I'm not just some lazy, jobless bum who sits around playing video games all day in his mom's basement. I play them in a bedroom at my dad's house, for the record.
Put it in here.
That is the current location of, my studio, Basement Cave Studios.
Taiwan.
And, yeah, so it just kind of is what it is. Hopefully next week I'll get to do the sports game that I wanted to. But we're still going to have fun playing this game today. Or not necessarily playing it, but, watching these lovely ladies battle it out on the field of battle in the epic game of volleyball. Plus, it's something a little bit different, because there's not really too many, volleyball games out there. Which is part of the reason why I like this one, too. Well, a couple reasons why I like this one. One, it promotes women's sports, which, again, I'm 100%, I 100% support women's sports. Want to make that abundantly clear. I'm a conservative and I'm a smartass and shit like that, but I do genuinely have a lot of respect for, any athletes. Again, whether they're male or female, I respect the game. I don't always respect the player, but I do respect the game. 100%. It depends on the player, of course. I don't really know any of the people in this game, or even if these are real people that actually exist, but yeah.
Return. Pass. And a cross shot.
But yeah, I always respect the game. But yeah, that's part of the reason why I originally picked this game up, too, is because I'm like, this is something different, a different kind of sports game, unlike anything else that, exists. So I figured, what the fuck, why not? I'll pick it up, shit like that, so. Yeah, fuck it.
Great serve. Flawless. Broke down. Pass. Returned. Perfect pass. Set.
Block, block.
Number 9.
But yeah, hopefully next week I'll get to playing the sports game that I wanted to do this week. I didn't think it would get to my house on time to do it today, but, you know, because like I said, I buy pretty much all my games online, so it has to be shipped to my house. So, you know, I kind of figured it wouldn't get to my house on time. That's just kind of is what it is, you know. I 100% expected that it wouldn't get to my house on time, which is fine. Again, you know, can't really blame the shipping people for that. You know, they're doing their job exactly as they should be, you know. So, yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Just timing-wise didn't really work out for me personally, but hopefully next week I'll be getting back to that game and then be getting back on track. Because I was planning on doing this game a few weeks from now. I was not planning on doing this game this week. I was planning on doing it again a few weeks from now, but I figure, you know, I don't want to go another week without a sports game. Also, the last session of Rock Band that I just got done doing, you know, was particularly rough, so I didn't want to... I was also maybe thinking I'd show off a brand new game for you guys today, but my hands are, like, just destroyed after playing Rock Band, so that's why I play a game like this where I just let the AIs battle it out, and then I kind of act as the commentator. That way I can give my hands a little bit of a break from all that Rock Band shit, you know. Because believe it or not, that Rock Band stuff does take a toll on my hands. And my joints aren't, you know. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'll just say that, you know. So I like to give my hands a little bit of a break. That's why I like to do Rock Band on Fridays. And then afterwards I like to do, you know, the sports games and shit. So, yeah.
And pass. Set. Powerful.
Oh, my.
All right.
If they continue to make first contact with the ball.
All right, so we're about at the halfway point here. Taiwan's taking a commanding lead of 13-6 over South Korea. Sorry, I had a little burp there. There we go. But yeah, so aren't I just the best fucking commentator? I swear to God, fucking amazing. But anyway, yeah, Taiwan taking a 13-6 lead over South Korea. We'll see if South Korea can make a comeback, or we'll see if Taiwan can cement their victory over South Korea. Either way, should be fun. Stay tuned to see what happens in this game, and I'll have some fun commentating the match for you guys. But yeah, again, you know, I do apologize for those of you who were looking forward to a sports game last week. I apologize I didn't get around to it. If any of you actually care about that, I don't know. But yeah, either way, hopefully from this week on, I should be good about that, you know. Again, unless I run into any other issues like a sports game not working properly or shit like that. But hopefully that won't happen. And we can continue on with having some fun here. And, yeah. But either way, that is going to be it for this first part of this game. So stay tuned for the second part of this game, and should be fun. So, yeah, until then, peace out.